but he was like saying it was like in like the most polite way possible.
First event for Fight Week was UFC 189 with McGregor and Aldo. No,
I think it was Mendes.
No, it was Mendes.
Mendes the fight, yeah.
Because he pulled out that final week, and we're like, no.
Was that your first event?
No, the first event was
our first UFC event.
Chris Curaçao and
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
I trained under him at Rise Combat Sports in Tucson for a little bit at that time, and so we came out to support him. Didn't end like he wanted to, of course, but it was still fun. It was a great first experience, and
yeah, my first was GSP against Carlos Condit. My first event. That was great. That was a great first event to go to. Yeah. So this is my 12th event. I don't know how much it is for those guys, but probably like 8
something like it.
No, I think it's more, but
well, for me at least. I mean, they're doing a lot more in Phoenix now for like UFC. So
because I've been to all 3 UFC events that were held in Phoenix, and then every international fight week we're always here for July, so we always have to make sure we get that card. And then even the
they need to bring the expo back. That's all I'm saying. They need to bring the expo back.
Oh, good to see you too. What's up, everybody? Hey. Not today.
205.
We've been in the business for some time already. Saying that every single coach in American Top Team, they are fighters, they fought before. So it's pretty much the whole package comes together as when we study for a fight, when we put things together. Without saying then, we share Thiago with Tata, TFF team from Brazil. But we create a scenario for Thiago, then pretty much we got somebody then is exactly like John Jones. So
where'd you find that guy?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to say. But pretty much when we train somebody, we're not in that age or time then we just put the fighters to sparring and go crazy. Everything has a size, everything has a measurement, everything has a reason why, the time and the day. Everything is plain. And saying that, Thiago had John Jones for the 10 weeks and he was there. Fighting, training, sparring, doing all kind of trainings with the guy exactly 100% like John Jones. So I think that's the answer.
Okay, correct. Turn it a little bit so that you're seeing in the front. Thank you.
Alright, just be careful.
Good? Good. Ready, 5 seconds. 5. Thank you, baby.
In terms of good and bad, well, Amanda didn't look great stepping on the scale. She needed the ring or the hoop, whatever you want to call it, to get on, and she was like standing there kind of like shuffling her feet, putting her like looking really tired and sucked out, and you have to really wonder if that jump up to 145 in her last fight and then back down to 135 is playing a toll. And she's done a lot of media this week. She was at the MMA awards, so it might be catching up to her.
133 and a half.
Right here, huh? 5 seconds. 5, 4. Good job. Thank you.
Yo no sé por qué espero que ahorita, si está una media abajo, una y media abajo, mucho. Es decir, hizo un corte.
Holly looked real sucked out too, getting on sale. She came in way under the championship weight, and she did it with ease. And so those two, it was alarming to see them hop on scale.
170 and a half.
5 seconds. Right here. I have 5.
Para Jorge Masvidal.
It's my friend.
That guy's Ben Askren. 171.
Ben. Back on the spin.
Oh, I got to flex.
It's right here.
Hard to flex when you got muscles.
Turn to my camera and we'll make it quick. That's not gonna get. Okay, 5. Well, hey,
I'm
Ben.
done. That's 5 seconds.
Did you get your shot?
All you got.
We didn't get our shot.
got it.
This is for ESPN later. Drink your water if you need to. Just give me my shot. 5. Okay, Ben, go on. Bye. Okay with you.
Askren, Masvidal. Obviously, Askren looks quite confident. What do you think to that one?
Well, for the weigh-ins, I mean, Askren, he's been cutting weight his whole life. He's been a wrestler, and Jorge Masvidal used to fight at 155, so cutting to 170 has never been an issue for him. Those are two fighters that you never really have to worry if they'll miss weight. Yes, Masvidal missed weight his first time at welterweight, but he said he was a little too confident that it would be that easy. So I'd say you don't have to worry about those two, but they definitely talked a lot of trash all week. So I think outside of the top two fights, that's everyone's earmarked that as the fight you can't miss.
Awesome. So obviously, as a media representative, what's on the cards for you for the rest of the day and leading up to?
Well, we got the big UFC press conference with Dana White, and then Habib and Dustin Poirier will be there. Daniel Cormier and Stipe Miocic and Frank Edgar, Max Holloway. Those are the 3 title fights for the next few months: UFC 240, UFC 241, UFC 242. And then we have the Hall of Fame ceremony with Rashad, Michael Bisping, Rich Franklin, Diego Sanchez, Clay Guida. So we'll be there. There's a red carpet with every fighter that's in town is there. And of course, ceremonial weigh-ins and then fight night. So just because it's Friday doesn't mean we're slowing down.
Luke Rocco. Twelve, 4 and a half.
5 seconds, baby, right here. Look, come on, baby. Can I get both of 5 seconds? Right, is that? Just stand there. You can just stand there, I'm good. Thank you, love.
John Jones was all smiles, hopping on scales. He was dancing, but it was always easy for him to make weight. And Luke Rockhold actually looked happy to be on the scale for the first time in his career. So those 4 names definitely stood out in my mind.
Right, you stood up, right.
185.
Michael Jack 5. 4. Thanks, baby.
Mike? One 170 and a half.
5 seconds, 5. Thanks, baby.
No more 155. Year ago today.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I got a picture with Dan too, actually.
Tilt it down a little bit, or
Where was that? Where was that taken?
That was International Fight Week. That was like 2 years ago.
I got him.
yeah, this was 2 years ago because I remember I got
got
so
him with the red.
shit-faced.
I got him with the mohawk.
and then later on we had there was a UFC fight pass party, and he was cool. I
It
got
was
to see
funny
him again
too
there.
because like I was telling him that that's my he's my older brother, and he like just laughed. It was funny.
Yeah, because
that was part of the picture.
Yeah, because this was later on that night, and I was still totally
Awesome.
shit-faced and whatnot.
With Dan too. It's not a great picture, but he's the man.
That's
I'll
class.
find
Yeah,
you.
yeah, like and then also too because I got his book, his audio book. I'm just a huge fan of his.
Yeah.
I became a huge fan of his when I saw him fight GSP, and he went all heart. He was all heart and everything. I saw
That was
fight
such a
poster
great
and-
fight. Like
What's up?
Son, you're down to the scale. $135 and a half. Ovish to the scale.
Eddie's all 100% with submission room at medical.
$205 and a half.
5 seconds on. 5. Thanks, babe.
Ismail Nadia to the scale. $171.
Let's go.
Hold still, Chico.
We can stay here all night, thanks. 136.
5 seconds, babe. 5. Thanks, Mom. Get your shoes.
You had that on yesterday, didn't you?
Well, UFC 239 official weigh-ins a wrap, and smooth and easy, man. These things aren't always that way. You know, sometimes you get a little bit of drama, throws the whole day into chaos. You don't know if fights are happening. This time, no such issue. Made it nice and easy. Day is good. Fight card is complete. We're all good.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Who did you think stood out? Anyone looked a bit off, or?
No, overall, I thought everybody looked pretty good on the scale. You know, you had Holly Holm registering, well under the championship weight. Some people worry would it be trouble for her to come back down. You know, Amanda Nunes did use the hoop to make weight, but that's pretty traditional for her. You know, it's a tough cut for her every time. But I didn't think she looked especially bad. So overall, I think we're gonna have a good night of fights.